Aloha and welcome to Java. Thank you for joining me. This is for the week of December 17th, 2023. Today is Sunday, so I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. So, going right into what we can expect coming up this week or the likelihood of events, we've got the calendar. We are expecting some reports coming in. Typically, building permits, we're getting home sale numbers, the GDP, as far as they're going to report, jobless claims, manufacturing index, and then the core PCE price index. So that is going to be an indicator the Fed uses to see the strength of the consumer. So they're still trying to wash out savings. And we'll go over a little more of that in a bit. So I'm expecting mostly the continuation of this Santa Claus rally for this week, but it's going to be headline driven, meaning that anything out of the ordinary, any kind of black swans can really throw this because it is, again, a little bit kind of teetering up in the high end. So one of the things going on is Congress leaving town. It says without solving a couple of major debates, but basically they're leaving right before Christmas for the holidays and they won't be back until January 8th. That gives them 2 weeks to basically take care of all of these funding transportation, housing, agriculture, their energy programs, and work all of this out by the 19th. And then that gives them 3 more days. They also have to agree to other funding because they're facing another government shutdown. So they still have not resolved this. They've pushed it forward multiple times now. So we'll see what they do with that. So in headline news, really, and what's going to affect us all very soon here is with everything going on in the Middle East, that MSC is the world's largest shipping carrier, along with the second and third. The top 4 shipping carriers are now refusing to ship via the Red Sea travel. So MSC had a container ship attacked on Friday while they were trying to get through the Suez Canal. So basically, they've said that due to this incident, to protect the lives of their crew, they will not be sailing through here anymore. Instead, they will be rerouting to go through the Cape of Good Hope, sailing all the way around the tip of Africa, of the continent. So this is going to add not only to the cost and the fuel that they take to extend this route, but also, if this sounds familiar, we are going to have shipping delays and supply disruptions due to this. All major carriers crossing this way. So it won't be long before we see this. So this is the following story, and this is from the other side. So I want to give both sides on this. And this article, Boiling the Red Sea, just the beginning. So they're talking about how it is their plan to hit with economic costs. And the head of them, Ansar Allah, started the economic war against the regime in foreign trade by opening what they're calling their third front. So basically, they seized the Galaxy leader and they announced that only Israeli ships will not be targeted. Instead, all commercial ships that travel from Israeli ports to another country or heading into Israel will be either seized or attacked. So, since they have attacked these several container ships in the Red Sea, they have closed Eilat port. And then also with these commercial ships, as we just went through, they're having to sail around Africa. So they're happy about this, saying that these attacks have also increased insurance costs for ships and then overall caused a burden under the already under pressure Israeli economy. So this is by design. They're doing this on purpose for other ships as well. So into other economics news, basically this is about the United States, but it's pretty much most of the Western countries. The high rates are still taking their toll. And so one of the stories everyone's talking about, it's finally rolling down, although we've been speaking about this for a while, is on car loans. The negative equity on car loans, highest in more than 3 years. So we knew all of these were going to be coming due. Well, now it's beginning to show. So we've got backup and supply of vehicles. And also we've got the administration talking about more and more frequently and in more sectors that they are making fossil fuel vehicles unlawful and forcing everyone into EVs, electric vehicles. So we've got also Canada is also the one feeling the pinch of these. The debt service costs, this is for their country, as well as the United States also going through this as well, but you don't see it talked about as much. Hitting a record high on the interest rate hikes. So the United States can't service their debt either. It has skyrocketed, and this could be another reason for that pivot that they're really just not telling us the truth about. So on the back of that, we've got like ridiculous, phenomenal spending coming from the administration. And part of that we saw going to different programs last week. So I wanted to bring this one up because I took actually a lot of flack when I was talking about this program a few months ago, actually. So now RTX, also they're called Raytheon is the company, but RTX gets $10 million DARPA funding, DARPA, to build wireless energy webs. They have the capability, not just through this wireless technology, but also infrared and microwave of shooting this energy around. And basically, what they're doing is they are looking at remotely powering military vehicles through this energy web that goes along in the atmosphere. So, since I took so much flack last time, I've got my link here to the direct, basically the direct article. And this is coming direct from Raytheon. This is the YouTube video on DARPA Powers, what it is called. I'm also going to try to leave the link in the description, but YouTube has basically docked me before for leaving links in there, but I'm going to try and leave this in. It's very interesting, talks a bit about how it works, and it's basically a commercial for this. So those that doubt me, here's the proof, direct from the horse's mouth this time. They finally let it out. And then the last story that I thought is very interesting is that apparently artificial intelligence models can create other artificial intelligence models now. So it is self-replicating. And I actually think part of this is exciting because if you really give a thought to this, the artificial intelligence, they're kind of basically our best bet against other artificial intelligence. So we just need it to get to that point to where it can realize these things. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day in general. And until I see you again, my friends, stay free.